even weighed down, it keeps powering on. Built for any challenge. Ford Ranger.
Dare to make a statement. Dare to be original. Choose Flisco, the true original. Since 1846, be stylish every day. With a new collection, Voila for You, by Flisco.
Vitamilk Energy, loaded with natural multigrains, nutritiously energizes your body and strengthens your muscles. Vitamilk Energy, for strong muscle and powerful energy.
Luxury service, carefully prepared cuisine, considerate care, comfortable surrounding, and people that care. We care. Saudi German Hospital, Dubai.
Transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood.
Change is never easy. It was not easy for Dr. Martin Luther King when Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew transformed Singapore from third world to first world. It was not easy. They stoned him. It was not easy for Nelson Mandela.
I, Barack Hussein Obama.
It was not easy for Barack Obama. Nothing worthwhile ever is. Dr. Martin Luther King did it. Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew did it. Nelson Mandela did it. Barack Obama did it. Goodluck Jonathan is doing it. He is transforming Nigeria. Mr. President, keep doing it. We who are with you are so many more than those who are against you. A message from protectors of Nigerian posterity.
Crisp, truly refreshing, less filling. Introducing the new ice cold filter, Starlight.
Hello and welcome to Sports News. The national under-20 women's team, the Falconets, have finally moved into their FIFA-designated hotel ahead of the under-20 Women's World Cup, which kicks off tomorrow in Canada. The Falconets had been on a pre-tournament tour in Canada since July the 27th, winning their 2 friendly matches played. And also, the Sierra Leone Football Association has suspended football matches in the country because of the Ebola outbreak until further notice. As a result, Sierra Leone's participation in the group stage of the qualification for the 2015 Africa Cup of Nations has been placed in doubt. That's it on Sports News. The News at 10 continues now.
On the foreign scene, Israel and Hamas have announced a 7-hour humanitarian ceasefire in parts of Gaza starting today. It is expected that the ceasefire would allow hundreds of thousands of displaced Palestinians return to their homes, although the truce wouldn't apply to Rafah. United Nations Chief Ban Ki-moon had earlier described an Israeli strike near a UN-run school in Gaza as a moral outrage and a criminal act. Palestinian officials said at least 10 people died in the attack yesterday. However, the Israeli army has warned that it would respond to any attempt to exploit this window by Islamist militants in Gaza. Well, let's move on to entertainment. Dr. Sid takes his bride home, and movie producers and marketers boycott the Idumota hub to fight piracy. Here's more from Okechukwu Ose.
Entertainment news begin on a happy note today as Raven singer Dr. Sid completes his marriage rites to Simi Oshomo over the weekend. Now, the lovebirds, who had their traditional wedding about a week ago, had their white wedding in Lagos, southwest Nigeria.
The way you dance all over me, the way you dance all over me, they make me go away, they make me go away.
To another exciting news now, Fuji music star Wasiu Alabi, also known as Pasuma, has recorded a new track with hip-hop star Tiwa Savage. Now, the Fuji star, who is known to have collaborated with a couple of other raving hip-hop artists, including Remedies, shared a video of his studio time with the Maven Records singer on the track titled Ife. In a bid to fight the cankerworm plaguing their art, the Yoruba film producers and actors have decided to pull out of the Idumota hub of the movie circulation. Now, this movie makers believe this move will help reduce piracy in the industry.
If you check the structure of the way Idumota is, you can see they are upgrading. If you want to fight piracy, fight it in a delicious way, by improving, by going forward, not retarding. That is what we're doing here.
Now to stage, popular stage actor Taiwo Ajayi Lycett has expressed her feelings on the regeneration of the theater stage in the country. Now, the veteran stage performer believes that the stage can be more livelier if it gets all the required support.
I think there's a dearth of intellectual analysis and cohesion and focus on our everyday living. Theater depends on good writing. So there is a correlation between good writing and whatever it is that you're giving on stage.
And now to the foreign scene. Guardian of the Galaxy, Walt Disney's co-offbeat space adventure featuring extraterrestrial misfits and a talking raccoon, made $94 million in ticket sales this weekend, setting a record for an August film opening. The Guardians outgunned last weekend's leader, the sci-fi thriller Lucy, that collected another $18.3 million sales at domestic theaters. Now, Lucy stars Scarlett Johansson as a woman with a superpowered brain. Hey! Get On Up, a biography of soul singer James Brown, was third with $14 million in its first weekend in the theaters.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's entertainment news tonight. The news at 10 continues shortly.
And the main news again. The Federal Ministry of Health has confirmed the second case of Ebola virus in Nigeria. The Minister of Health, Professor Onyebuchi Chukwu, explained that the doctor who treated the Liberian patient, Patrick Sawyer, in Lagos, is now a victim of the disease. CNN has reported that a drug developed by a biotech firm based in San Diego, United States, and flown into Liberia last week to treat 2 American workers infected by Ebola has proved effective. Well, that's the news at 10. Thank you so much for watching. Up next is Focus on Africa. I'm Bimbo Oluede. Bye for now.
Terrorism is not just a trend in Nigeria, but a global threat.